Bees, a bit of a terse ending to the game, but were you happy to come away with a point in the end?
I think it was one of them games where we could have lost it, we could have definitely won it as well, I think. So you're a little bit disappointed, but then also think, well, you know, you take a point, difficult place to come. You know, we've travelled to Peterborough on a Tuesday night and then to come here like 3 days later and to get a point, then, you know, probably a good week, 4 points in 2 away games. But yeah, a little bit disappointed to go 2-1 up, and then obviously we had a great chance to go 3-2, I think, and then obviously Dan saved a pen, so, you know, it's probably a fair result in the end.
You must have been really pleased with the start to the match. I think you scored without Scarborough even touching the ball.
Yeah, it was a great start. We spoke about stuff, set pieces especially. We had a certain balance and they seemed to work today, so pleased with that because we've not scored enough for set pieces from my liking amongst half amount of the lads, especially the defenders, about scoring from set pieces. And just disappointed that we go that to go 2-1 up that we didn't hold on. But to be fair, probably goal of the season. For them, it was an absolute wonder strike that probably won't. You want him to shoot, and he's caught it absolutely sweet, and it's flew in the top corner. And, you know, there's not much you can do about it.
I mean, that last 15 minutes, it got a bit hairy in here. I mean, it all started because I think the Scarborough fans were a bit unhappy that the corner for Peter Clark, it was about an inch out of the quadrant, and I think that got them riled up. And then, of course, there was the incident with Connor Woods. What did you make of all that?
Well, I just think the referee's got to show us common sense. Just allow him to come off the pitch towards the dugout side. It doesn't happen. But because he didn't, he wanted to cause a big issue about it, and then obviously Connor gets spat at. And then, you know, luckily Connor represents the club in the right way. He didn't get involved. You know, could quite easily, you know, 99 out of 100 people turn around and react, but he didn't. You know, he knew what he represented the club the right way, and just walked away, and, you know, Raven went and got him. But I think it comes from the referee not using any common sense. Just let him come off the pitch. Just add a minute on if you need to. But, you know, it's something that doesn't need to be caused.
Obviously, they scored after that. You know, like I say, it was a really good goal after that incident, and then, like I say, the penalty, a good save by Dan at the end. But, you know, you created chances. You know, you probably didn't. Neither side really created loads of chances, but you still had the odd chance here and there throughout the match.
Yeah, I think Josh is a great chance. He does brilliant, cuts inside the lad, and, you know, he should finish. He knows that. It's something that, you know, he should do. And then obviously the penalty, which, you know, our lads had, you know, spoke about, did look a pen from where we were. I think Jay just read him and took the ball off him. You know, he couldn't wait to give it, could he? But, you know, fair play to Dan, it's a great save.
You got Matt Gravosti got probably more minutes in his legs than he's had for quite a while. How did you think he did?
Yeah, it was good to get him back on the pitch. Obviously, with Dubes getting booked first half, and, you know, 1 or 2 tactical things. He looked a bit tired his first week of men's football, so, you know, you just thought we'd just get him off and get some fresh legs on, and I thought Matty come on and helped us, especially defensively, and, you know, and done all right.
Did you have anything in your mind about Monday? And we wondered whether maybe, well, I suppose you don't really have the option of keeping players fresh, but does it ever cross your mind how many minutes you've got to give players across these games?
I think it's tough. I think, you know, we've got to just take each game with what's in front of us. We can't look too far ahead because you don't know. Obviously, you know, Jay's suspended now, so someone will come in for Jay. So, you know, Jay's played the 3 games this week, so, you know, he'll come out and someone will get the opportunity there. But you can't look too far ahead. Obviously, you know, at times I felt we've looked a bit leggy first half, but as the game wore on, I thought we looked fresher. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. You know, the front players doing a lot of work, and, you know, it's hard to try and keep them on there, but you want them on the pitch because you've got a chance of scoring a goal.
And I know it's not something that you've been particularly worried about, you know, not at all really throughout the season, but you're now mathematically safe from relegation, and it must be pleased to chalk off another milestone like that.
Yeah, we've got 4 games to go to be mathematically certain of being in the National League North next year is a good, brilliant achievement for the lads and for the club. I think, you know, the first target was to make sure we're a National League club next year, and I think, you know, we've done that probably more comfortable than people would have thought of, and, you know, we deserve it because, you know, with 4 games to go, we've still got an outside chance of the playoffs, and we're still going to push and keep pushing for it, and you never know what happens in football.
You sort of mentioned it there. You're still pushing to finish the season strongly, and I guess the players will be tired, but I guess does that make it easier for you to say to us, like, come on, let's just have this one last push because we're so close now to the end of the year?
Well, that's it, Matt. You know, you've got to keep pushing and keep having targets and keep being motivated, and, you know, that dream of, you know, that playoff position is there. You know, we've got to just keep pushing. There's 4 games to go, and, you know, it's not something that we started out the season to look at, but now we're mathematically safe. Then you've got to look at the next target, and of course the next target is, can we get in the top 7? We'll go till we mathematically can't.